Wondering who is qualified to compete at this year's Mr. Olympia contest? Worry not, as today we bring you the full qualified lineup. Number 15, Nick Walker, USA. Nick Walker is a professional open division bodybuilder from the US. He recently won first place at the 2021 Arnold Classic, the second most prestigious bodybuilding and fitness event in the world. His nickname is the Mutant. Nick only turned pro last year after winning the 2020 NPC North American Championships. Less than a year later, he won the New York Pro, guaranteeing him a spot at the 2021 Olympia. On September 25, 2021, Walker made history by winning the Arnold Classic Ohio. Number 14, Nathan Diasha, UK. Nathan Diasha is proving to be one of the best bodybuilders of this generation. He decided to fully pursue bodybuilding by competing in the 2013 British Championships to earn his pro card. Subsequently, he set his sights on the 2014 championship. Diasha was able to earn the victory and his pro card. Despite Nathan's inexperience, he would decide to try his hand at the Mr. Olympia competition. In his first go at the Olympia, Diasha scored 12th place, respectable, considering he was going up against the likes of Phil Heath. This boost in confidence would give him the drive to keep pursuing the title of Mr. Olympia. Number 13, Mahmoud Larbi, Egypt. Mahmoud Big Ramy Larbi is a bodybuilding competitor known for his massive size and insane physique. Big Ramy would earn his pro card in just his second competition. He made his amateur debut with a first-place win at the 2012 Kuwait Golden Cup. Following this win, he turned around to compete at the Amateur Olympia, earning the first place in addition to his pro card. It would be the following year that Big Ramy would make his first appearance as a pro bodybuilder. Despite his limited experience, he would win his debut at the 2013 New York Pro Championships. Early in his pro career and only 3 years into training, it was clear that Big Ramy was going to be a huge force in bodybuilding. Number 12, Brandon Curry, USA. Brandon Curry is an IFBB professional bodybuilder and the current Mr. Olympia. He became the 15th man in history to win the Mr. Olympia title, the most prestigious award in all of bodybuilding and fitness. Number 11, Hadi Chupan, Iran. Hadi Chupan began to dream of his path to be a pro bodybuilder in 2000 at the age of 13. In 2013, Hadi Chupan won first place at the WBPF Asia Championships to start off a good run professionally. He would return to compete at the WPPF World Bodybuilding Championships, winning gold in 2013, 2014, and 2015. His career began to take a bigger leap. He made his first showing under Rambod's tutelage in the 2017 Mr. Olympia Amateur, where he managed to score a gold medal. Hadi Chupan competed 3 more times in 2017, earning silver medals across the board. Most notably, he lost in the 2017 Asia Grand Prix to multiple-time 212 Olympia champ Flex Lewis. Number 10, Hunter Labrada, USA. Hunter Labrada is an IFBB professional bodybuilder and businessman from the US. His father is bodybuilding legend Lee Labrada. Hunter has certainly lived up to his hype, quickly climbing the open division ladder. He dominated several contests prior to earning his pro card at the 2018 NPC National Championships. Since turning pro, he's won 2 major shows, the 2020 IFBB Tampa Pro and 2021 IFBB Chicago Pro. In his Olympia 2020 debut, Hunter took 8th place, which was definitely not the result he was hoping for, but he came back stronger the next year, placing 4th. Number 9, Sean Clarida, USA. Sean Clarida is a men's IFBB professional 212 division competitor and sponsored athlete from the US. He's the current 212 Olympia champion. Sean Clarida has earned his nickname the Giant Killer, and it could not be any more fitting. He placed 3rd at the 2019 Olympia in the 212 division, right behind Derek Lunsford and Kamal El Gurney, 2019 champion, respectively. Many thought he deserved to be ahead of Lunsford, but no biggie, he dominated the 2020 Olympia and beat both of them. Number 8, Regan Grimes, Canada. Regan Grimes is a Canadian bodybuilder who discovered his love for bodybuilding at 17 years old and hasn't stopped training since. Regan Grimes originally began his professional career in the men's open division. However, he transitioned to the classic physique division shortly thereafter. He has decided to return to open competition. Number 7, Samson Dota, UK. After entering 4 bodybuilding contests in 5 weeks, Samson Dota has finally earned his first professional victory. The British bodybuilder won the Prague Pro on November 6, 2021 in Prague, Czech Republic. With this win, Dota is now qualified for the 2022 Mr. Olympia, his first time competing in bodybuilding's biggest stage. Number 6, Rafael Brandeo, Brazil. Rafael Brandeo is an IFBB professional open division bodybuilder from Brazil. Brandeo is known for having an incredibly aesthetic physique that isn't quite as massive as many of the other elite competitors. However, he has impressive genetics and a true passion for the sport of bodybuilding. In 2016, Brandeo won a competition both in the junior and senior categories that really propelled his career and made him popular, especially in the Brazilian bodybuilding circuit. That year, he won his pro card and subsequently placed 8th in his debut at the 2017 San Marino Pro. He took 6th in his very next competition and then placed 3rd at the IFBB California State competition. In 2019, finished 7th at the Arnold Classic Ohio, which is the second biggest competition only to the Olympia. He was the runner-up at the Arnold Classic South America Pro that same year. His most recent competition was the 2020 European Pro, where he came in 3rd place and subsequently qualified for the 2020 Mr. Olympia, of which he is planning to bring his best package ever with the help of Flex Lewis. Number 5. Angel Calderon Frias, Spain. Angel Calderon Frias is a 37-year-old Spanish bodybuilder in the 212 pounds category with a height of 1.64 centimeters. It will be his 3rd time coming on stage with the best competitors in the world this year. Number 4. Joel Thomas, USA. Joel Thomas, as 4th-year medical school student, recently was named the overall winner, Men's Physique Class D, at the 2022 NPC Phil Heath Classic held in Bryan, Texas. The annual competition is named for Phil Heath, a 7-time Mr. Olympia. Thomas is now a class of 2022 graduate. Number 3. William Bonhack, Netherlands. William Bonhack is a Ghanaian IFBB pro bodybuilder who currently resides in the Netherlands. Before Bonhack's rise to stardom, though, he went through a rough patch after losing his job and home, which led to him having to sleep in his car. But that was just a life test for the Conqueror, of which he not only overcame, but reached a level few could ever dream of. He's known for his humble attitude and amazing work ethic, which has consistently earned him a top 3 spot in major bodybuilding shows on several different occasions. Bonhack garnered attention after placing 3rd at the 2011 Arnold Amateur in the men's heavyweight, and from there we saw the gradual climb that would lead to his best Olympia finish in 2019, placing right behind the Mr. Olympia champion Brandon Curry. Last year he was the runner-up at the Arnold Classic as well, and his most notable victories were the prestigious Arnold Classic shows in 2018 and 2020. Number 2. Blessing Awadibu, Ireland. Blessing Awadibu is the bodybuilding prospect and entertaining social media star. He has garnered attention through his efforts both in and outside of the sport, lending to his massive mainstream appeal. After he knew that he could not get into the school of his dreams, Blessing Awadibu completely devoted himself to weightlifting. At the age of 18, he felt like his physique was big enough to enter his first bodybuilding show. Although he did not score the highest, landing in 4th place at an RIBBF show, this was a massively important learning experience for the young athlete. For example, he realized that he should have competed as a junior, as well as receiving some critical advice from the judges. Taking this advice, Awadibu was able to make some massive improvements to his physique in time for his next show. This would lead him to winning this show, getting the first victory of his career. At this point, he knew that he had what it takes to make a career of bodybuilding. Before he knew it, he won the 2016 Arnold Classic as an amateur, making sure that the world knows how legitimate of a talent he is. From there, Blessing was able to repeat this success in 2017, before going on to earn his pro card at the IFBB Diamond Cup later that year in his first international show. A week after this, he would head over to Portugal for the IFBB Diamond Cup, Espinho, getting another amateur win here and earning his second pro card. Blessing Awadibu has yet to make his professional bodybuilding debut. Number 1. Charles Griffin, USA. Charles Griffin is your 2022 California State Pro winner. Thanks to his victory at this men's open-only competition, Griffin is now qualified for the 2022 Mr. Olympia. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.